Hello again, guys. We are going now in the creation of the windows. I want to show you something why it's the grouping tool is good to be used. For example, I want to create a window here. For this purpose, I get a rectangle. So I'm in this mode. Yes, I can see everything. I can click on something. I can select lines and surfaces. I get my rectangle tool. I create here a window, I select this window, and then if I want to move it, let's say we want to move it on this axis, you see it deforms my wall. So I do not want to do that. Okay, this is maybe you want to do it for something else. You want to create the roof or something, but not for this. So that's why I undo. I go on a zoom out, for example, a little bit, and then I select only my constructed building. Okay, I have this, I select it, right click and make group. Okay, when I make group, imagine this group as being a box which is transparent. You can see inside. So transparent box, but when you want to interact with the model, you first touch the box. Okay, it's a closed box. If you want to open the box, you double click. So now the box is open, you can interact with the thing inside the box. You can have other groups inside the box, so it's not a problem. You can put group inside a group. It's absolutely no problem. So going back, now I'm outside the box, okay? I double click enter inside the box. I type the escape key from the keyboard, okay? Top left corner of the keyboard, escape. I'm outside the box. I want to be outside the box because now I want to create my window. Okay, I create my rectangle. Here you go. I select it. Now when I move it, you will see it moves by itself. It doesn't affect my house anymore. So this means that for this rectangle, I want to use it probably as window for another other places. Maybe I have the same dimensions. So I want this to make a group as well. So right click, make group. Okay. So I have two groups. I have this one and then this one. With this one is let's say it's sticked. It's one box, one transparent box over another transparent box. Because if I click this, you will see these are the boundaries of this box. Okay. There is one important feature that you want to use when you use with groups, when that you want to use is inside my display. So this is the hide rest of the model. Okay, this hide rest of the model, look, it will hide when you open a group. It will hide the rest of the things. It will show you just what is inside the group. So now if I click escape, I'm outside this group. I'm outside this group. If I go inside this group, you see, I cannot see this window anymore because I'm inside the walls, the group of the walls. So I go again in my window, and then what I want to do is let's have it. Let's create the window with two frames. So the one that opens from the middle. So I just want to look like it's a two-frame window. For this purpose, I try to pull this surface by, let's say, the thickness of a frame, maybe it's 5 centimeters, so 0.05, you are in meter. Okay. Now I take this tool, which is the offset. You can find it here as well. So offset tool. Now let's first split it in two. So I take my line tool, I go on this line. At some point it will show this midpoint. So this bluish round bluish circle. If I click, I lock it with the up arrow because I don't want to go on any other direction. And now I'm on the midpoint. Now I go and take my offset tool and I start dragging, and you see it creates a kind of a copy of the outside of my selected surface. I put it again 0.05. Okay. Maybe it's too wide, but I don't really care now. So 0.05. So I have two surfaces here. And now I can probably push-pull this to be on face, push-pull this to be on face. So here is my window. Select, escape. So the window is it is a little bit outside my my house. There is the possibility of having it exactly like this, especially if you want to put some material that you want to insulate your house from outside. But now we are not considering this, so we just click on the group. We want to move it to be in the same plane as the wall, so then we move. Okay, we move it. So we grab it by the corner and we start dragging it. It goes just everywhere. We want to lock it on this axis. So if we want to lock it on this axis, we go on in the surface, in the same surface with my wall, and here you have your first window. Okay, so one thing that you can do now for the next window, if you have the same dimension, so if I get my measuring tool and I measure, I here have 1.2 meters and I here have another 1.2 meters, I have the same window, I can copy it. Okay, so I take the window, I start moving it. When I start, when you say it's moving, but if I click Control, look at this, it goes. You will see a plus. Okay, in near this. You see, if I click Control, there are several modifiers for this tool. So if I click Control, I can duplicate what I'm moving. Okay, so for example, I put it here because it's in the same surface. I have this window. Now I want to put it and rotate it to be in this surface. So I take the rotate tool. Okay, and this is how this tool works, which is quite simple actually. You select your rotation point. So we want to rotate it from this point, yes? You first click on the selection point and then you select the axis that you want to move it by moving your mouse. So you click, you hold your click down and you start dragging, and this is the axis that you want. You see it, my tool rotates. So I want to move it like this. I selected the direction that I want to move and how I want to move it and how many degrees. So I want to move it from this axis. I want to move it like this until the wall. Or I click 90 degrees, but you see in the lower right corner, it already says 90 degrees. I click and this is my window is in place. So please try and start doing your windows with 2 frames or 1 frame. Here probably this one matches, so you just copy it. Here it's only a 2 frame window, so do it all with the thickness and the depth of the frame to be 5 centimeters.